Hello. Ah. How old is this guy? I think it's kind of pointless assigning the cultural assimilation here. This guy's about to die.
Sure.
Which one is it? It's this one. 500 pops. And I'll look for Prakian, which has Magadi, good. 201 pops. So if I just keep expanding, eventually I'm going to find myself with the pops that I need. Unfortunately, oh, actually, I do have a boat here. And you can traverse this river too. Unfortunately, the only support I'll have for these guys is actually on the other side of the river, so I'm gonna have to... Oh, shit. Alright. Alright, well, I know probably that all the troops, all the hostiles are on this side, this area, this little... these enclaves here. So if I just keep, like, strong troops on both sides of the river, I should be fine, hopefully. Hopefully this guy's actually good enough. He's not good enough. Oh, Jesus. Why is he disloyal? Alright. Unpause. Okay, that's why. That's why we got this guy in charge, because there's no one better to replace him. So we're gonna go get this guy, Herodus Caranud. Congratulations, you are now the leader of the Stratos of Syria. I'm gonna have to go kill this guy, because these guys don't seem to get it. Alright. You're going down to Umbra as well. And... oh no, he's moving out. Is he? I think he's gonna move in this direction, unfortunately. So yeah, we're definitely gonna need more reinforcements. Move these guys back. What I'm gonna do here. Bam. Do that. Just keep moving in this direction. And just kind of have the mercenary group as kind of like a buffer between between these two groups here. Unfortunately, it seems, yeah, okay, I've lost. I don't know why I didn't. Oh no, I do know why I didn't. I pressed my advantage and moved into here, and then forgot that I lost that. So I'm gonna have to keep moving with these mercenaries and hope that they don't siege down too much territory. I'm probably going to hire some more mercenaries as well up in this here. 22,000 troops. Actually, this is kind of perfect. No, we're hiring these guys. How much is that? 60. Costs me 10. Ah, yeah, it's perfect. Unit reorg. Move up. Go. These guys are still reorganizing. Actually, no, they're probably... Oh, no. No, definitely. Use the manpower. I've got way too much manpower. I wish there were other things I could spend my manpower on, but nope. Oh yeah, cultural simulation. Culturally simulate everything, thank you. Goodbye. You guys are moving back. What are we doing with these guys? Oh yes, we were just in the middle of a battle with those guys. Okay, we're still moving. Oh no. Luna. Do I always just assimilate pops? Yes. I don't actually do religious conversion because I got way more religious conversion modifiers. I think generally it's advised if you weren't playing as Egypt, or at least in the way that I'm playing, it's generally advised to do religious conversion first. Actually, in some ways, religious conversion is even better. It really depends on stats. It depends on your stats. Oh my god, my microphone keeps cutting out. I don't know why. Okay, anyways. So, you're playing as Egypt. If you look at state, religion, happiness, plus 10%. So actually, in some ways, yes, it is encouraged that you probably should do religious conversion. But at the same time, if you look at integrated pops, for example, and I'll show you what I mean. So here are my integrated pops. I've got 3 integrated pops at 48%. Now, I think this is the max. No, is it? No, it's not the maximum. This is the, I guess, the average happiness of my integrated pops. Unintegrated being 29% for most of these guys. There's some people I've pissed off. These guys, for example, are like old school Egyptians. The original Egyptians that I kind of enslaved and replaced with Macedonians. So you used to play EU4, yeah. No, yeah. Think of Imperator Rome. A lot of mechanics are kind of like EU4 mechanics without the mana, and they're somewhat I can't speak. They're reconceptualized mechanics and a bit less abstract. And in my opinion, is actually better than E4. Like, with E4, it's too much mana involved in that game, too much RNG. But at least with this, like a lot of stuff is dealt with cash and population, and population feeds into cash. Yeah, it's really bad, the mana. And no, it's not even that it just gets boring after a while. It's just like, as a system, it just doesn't make much sense. I guess it, as a conceptualization of bureaucracy, it makes sense, or how slow it is, but you don't really get much leeway in terms of how much you can get from that bureaucratic system. You're very constricted by numbers generator, and it's not that good. But like, at least with this, there's more skill, I guess, more There's more control over what you're doing. And I'll say that that's more with this patch, not with the game generally. Before the last two patches, Imperator Rome was a mess. But now it's actually like a proper game that I'd argue is better than like EU4, or potentially better than EU4. It doesn't have nearly as much content in terms of like you know, personalized, cultural, specific stuff, but they're getting to that point. Obviously, they've only been in development for the last like 4 years, 5 years, I think. Compared to EU4's like 10. But yeah, it's very good. What am I doing here? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, the problem, from my experience, before these last two patches, Imperator Rome, like when you got to about 500 to 600 years, it got really slow. Like in terms of like, because like in terms of like managing the empire, it felt slow rather than actually it being slow. I mean, it is very slow. I have I guess kind of timed myself over these last like 100 years, 500 to 602. It is slower, but it doesn't feel slow. I actually feel like I'm actually doing things where before I didn't as much. Yeah, culture stuff. Essentially, yeah, cultural assimilation and religious conversion is probably the most important aspect in terms of like keeping your empire alive, especially if you're like me and you're extremely aggressive. Like, look at the Prachian Empire here. Like, I've taken all of this shit, and it's only taken me like 2 months, 2 or 3 months to take all this shit, and I've accumulated about 51 aggressive expansions. So that's a lot of stuff. That's a lot of like stability affecting stuff in under 3 months to deal with. And so, as you can see, my stability, obviously, I did hike it up quite a bit before I started invading. So I did prepare myself for it. But if this war keeps going on for another 10, 20 years, I'm probably going to see massive instability within my empire, just like I did in my last war against the Seleucids. Unfortunately, it does seem like these guys pushing into Bactria could potentially serve to be a bit of an issue in the future. It mainly means that I have to hire some more mercenaries to go catch them down to cover more area. It's 3 stacks worth of stuff. They don't split, fortunately, but they're annoying because they'll take territory, and sometimes when they take territory, they start hiring more levies, which means more stacks to deal with. Alright. This guy's going to arrive in 2 months. I don't think I should be moving in the opposite direction. I'm just going to move in this direction for now. Even though I'm in dealing with low stability. Alright. Who's this guy? Is important. It's fairly important, I'd say. Let's have a look at this guy. Yes, I can actually. Great thing with this Casus Belli is it actually takes the territories and occupies them. I think I'm gonna go fight this 15k stack here. I have to. Okay, I'm just gonna let this guy take the money. And okay, no, I can actually add the units. That's very good. So I will add more. Expensive ones too. 6, and we'll add 2 more of these. 4 more of those. I'll just. Oh yeah, right. Okay. 4 more of those. That requires them to be in friendly territory. Yes, this is actually technically friendly territory, so I can actually give that stuff out. Yeah, so I'm currently fighting this guy with a Casus Belli, special Casus Belli given through this technology, winning land by the spear, the Imperial Challenge. And it's essentially like, if you ever played as the Diadochi, it's like the Legacy of Alexander. Or if you've ever been in a civil war, it's essentially like that. You occupy every territory that you siege down. And the war ends either by just like suing for peace and doing like a white peace, or by sieging everything down. Yeah. Oh, it's so good. It's the best Casus Belli in the game. Oh, my god. Yeah, okay, here we go. Grand Temple. Yeah, no, it is very intense. The next like couple of years after you win those wars, like you gotta deal with like random revolts popping up within your territory. Which is another reason why I say like you gotta integrate. Sorry, not integrate. That's the wrong word, because that actually is a mechanic. You need to assimilate and convert your pops as quickly as humanly possible. And also, another tip, I would advise you at the start of the game, check your governors, see how they are. If they're old, like above the age of like 40 or 45, I'd say replace them, because you want to, like if you're playing as Egypt, for example, you do have some my microphone just cut out there. I know it did. Fuck. Okay, so you do have some unintegrated cultures in the south, up in the in Upper Egypt. So, and I think the governor there is like 60 years old. So I would advise replacing him with someone in their 20s. Obviously with high finesse as well, if you can. And then just replacing all of the governor policies with either religious conversion. If you're playing Hellenic, religious conversion. If you're playing Kemetic, then I'd go with pop assimilation. I obviously stuck with Hellenic. But the reason why I stuck with Hellenic was because all my other Diadochi are Hellenic as well, and Rome is also Hellenic. So, like, generally, like, bearing in mind, like, knowing who you're going to be invading and what their religion is, keeping that in mind, it's easier to, like, and that it's easy to assimilate when the pop is the same religion. Then yeah. Where is my boat? Still moving. Who's this guy? Where did he come from? Oh, whatever. Where is my DNA? Oh yes, of course. So this guy I hired to siege this down. Right. Mercenaries are really cheap, I gotta say. Okay, I'm gonna change this microphone sensitivity. I don't know what's going on there. Hello, 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 hello. All right, now it works. Kind of. All right. Where am I going? I'm going up here. Bandiva. Bandiva. Do you know about integrating pops? I'm just wondering, because that's a mechanic that's actually fairly important. Wow, this guy, I don't know why I haven't sieged this guy down yet. Like, what's going on there? Oh yeah, another thing. So, just like a tip with the technology tree. So, this is like one of the first moves that I made as Egypt, and I think it's probably one of the best moves, really, just generally, regardless of who you're playing. If you look in religious advances, you look to the left here, prescribed canon. It says when activated, unlocks conversion policy laws. This is extremely invaluable as any nation. If you look at the law, it gives you 0.25 pop assimilation speed and 30% pop assimilation speed. It's really good. Probably one of the best laws in the game. And you can get it with only 8 ticks. So, yeah. Oh. Like. Cool. More of these. Also, another technology I'd advise you get, if you look in, it's not civic, it's oratory, I think. Yeah, if you look in oratory advances, you go down this tree and you find gradual economic integration, which unlocks the Grand Theatre building. That gives you, if you build them in your cities, you get a base 2 pop assimilation speed. Now, the base 2 pop assimilation speed combined with plus 30% is so good. Unfortunately, you can only build them in cities, but like otherwise it would be way too overpowered. But essentially, what you do is you just have these cities as your like cultural and religious assimilation and conversion centers, and you just send all of your slaves from your territories into those cities. Though, actually, another piece of advice here with pops and culture. So if you look, I'll show you here. If you look at, I'm just trying to find a good example here. In a territory that has population conversion. Alright, this does. Population conversion 1.4, 0.8. So you'll notice that there is a penalty Dominant culture is not integrated culture. What you can do to improve culture assimilation speed is essentially moving slaves around to get a majority. If you get a majority, you can save like years on pop assimilation. Usually, I'll find that in a lot of these territories, as you can see, like they pretty much almost completely like assimilated everything, where these guys are just catching up, and they've been culture assimilating for practically the same amount of time. And it's just it's invaluable, the speed boost you get from primary culture. No, not primary culture. Dominant culture. Victorious consul. Oh yes. Actually, another thing I should point out. So with moving slaves, if you want to save money, I mean, you're going to save a lot of money because you're going to be moving lots of slaves. If you look at vegetables, here, if you get a surplus bonus in your capital, you can reduce the cost of moving slaves by 25%. So essentially, per move slave action, you can save about 1.25 ducats, I think. Not ducats. In this game, it's denarii. Actually, give me a sec. How much is it? Yeah, 2.25. No, 1.25. Yeah. Yeah, it's funny. I don't even play EU4 all that much. I would say that I've got like 2,000 hours in the game, but like, I like over the last like 4 or 5 years, I've only played EU4 like once, because I kind of got bored of the game. But like, I always keep saying ducats even though I'm playing Imperator Rome, and I've like been playing it for forever. Feels like it's like the only game I've been playing. That and Hearts of Iron. My god. Alright, where am I going? Oh, yeah. So, here's something I've got to point out. Like, someone mentioned that there was an AI option for carpet sieging. If you look here, carpet siege. Don't do carpet siege. Don't do carpet siege. It does not work. I've tried it myself. All the units, like I split them up, and they don't carpet siege correctly. If they start combining into the same like territory, they don't actually carpet siege. They stick together. They don't actually know how to carpet siege. So you got to do it manually, and I'd advise you to do it manually because it's the quickest way to occupy as much territory as possible. I really hope they do fix it because it does time to carpet. What? Okay, I could actually hear myself. I can actually hear the microphone like output, and it's not. Can't you do select all and detach top thing? No, you can. You can, but AI. What I'm saying is the AI behavior doesn't actually carpet siege. It actually sticks together. So you can. At least that's what I think you're talking about. And maybe what I'm talking about. Because these are like AI behaviors. I get that. I just couldn't handle my armies as I wanted. Oh yeah. Yeah, yeah. No, yeah, no. I understand that. Like, you can, I think you can do something like that in Imperator Rome. Though I just do it the slow way. I just split all, keep splitting until I come up with like 1 to 1.5k stacks. Because generally I don't like splitting them down to their smallest components. I want to have them at least have some semblance of defensibility. Like if you stack them down, if you split them down to the lowest number, which is about 500 troops, they're going to get stack wiped. So you don't want to do that. Though you can get stack wiped with 1k stacks. They still have some semblance, like they can still defend themselves and you can retreat. And at this point in the game, when you got 500k manpower, it really doesn't matter if you lose some manpower. As long as you don't get stack wiped, you're fine. Because you can't get those levies back until you end the war. So you have to be a bit careful with your levies. I hope that got through, because the microphone, for some reason, I think it's my internet connection, because I'm actually using my internal microphone on my laptop, which is using Wi-Fi because there's no fucking Ethernet connection. There's no input for that, so yeah. I'm just gonna see if I can like reset my Wi-Fi. Maybe that's gonna fix it. All right. All right, I'm gonna pause it and start reorganizing my troops. Is he actually retreating in this direction? Are you kidding me? Come on. Wait. All right. Okay. Now we got 2 sets of troops on this side of the border. God damn. We've got more troops. What the fuck? Okay. No. These guys, you're moving up, you're gonna fight these guys. And then I'll start cleaning this shit up. Who's dead? This is Cilicia. So we're going to give you someone old. Cyrenaica, same here. Generally, I don't want to give out like my youthful governors, because at least in territories where I've like done lots of pop assimilation and conversion, just simply based on the fact that like youthfulness is actually it's a really useful stat. Like, if your governors keep dying when you need like mass pop conversion and assimilation, then you're screwed. All right, we're still moving. We haven't been intercepted yet, so hopefully we can take most of the stuff without them preparing any counterattacks. Alright, here's what I'm going to do. Because it seems I'm going to be... Oh, no, there's an open field here. I was going to say I'm going to be encountering a wall of forts soon, but apparently there isn't. You can actually move through the stuff and just siege everything down. Alright, what am I doing with these guys? Still moving. Yep. Alright. Alright. Okay, there should be a whole bunch of that I need when I clear this valley. I think I'm gonna have to support my my. Shit. Oh shit. I'll siege this city down without realizing. Damn it. Alright. I'm gonna block this shit off. No, I gotta keep reorganizing. These guys, however, can fight. So I'm gonna go fight them at Tokara. Oh, good stuff. Yeah. Yeah, if you're at a point in the game like I am, and you're invading massive swaths of land, obviously, like I said, culture convert as quickly as you can, but also build loads of grand theaters. Like, you don't want to forget, obviously, as soon as you start taking this land, province loyalty will tick down. So build. Wait. One, two, three. Is that guy? No, it's not one of mine. Always take all usage down, or do you sometimes spare them? No, kill. Gotta keep killing. No, I sometimes choose the first and second option. It really depends. If the population that I'm seeking down is my primary culture, I'm not talking integrated culture, I'm talking like the main one, then I can sometimes choose to spare them. It really depends on how much money I make. It's weird. Like, so the way that the game calculates how much cash that you make, it isn't even based on how many pops you kill, because it caps at killing 5 people, I think, or 5 to 9. But I've noticed that, like, I have this strategy where I move all my slaves into the cities, into provinces that I predict are going to be, let's say, disloyal, that are going to revolt against me. Revolting, I send in my my levies to siege them down, and I get the option, something delenda est. I get 500 cash. I kill loads of pops of the wrong of unintegrated culture as well, which actually really helps because it means that you're going to get a majority quicker. It's just simply based on the fact that there are less of people of the pops of unintegrated cultures. So it helps you. Yeah, it's a win-win. You get cash and you get some more pops of your type, of your culture. So I mean, compared to theirs. So yeah, in the end, it does also mean that you get less potential tax, but I think stability is more important than tax, especially when you've got a massive empire like mine. It's you don't need cash. I mean, you do obviously to build stuff, but you're making cash by killing lots of people, so it's right. It works. It just works. All right. Where do I build? Build up here as well. Good stuff. Keep moving. When did I move in? 6th of December. Oh, good stuff. And Alexandria Lemon. Lemon? Whatever. Alright. There we go. Keep moving! Alright, go. Go, go, go! Okay. Oh, I just realized. So he's actually not moving in this direction. Alright, that's good. So it means my guys are protected. And it also means that I should be moving in this direction. Alright. Keep. Nope. Oh nope. Oh no. Oh, that's very bad. Okay. That's a stack wipe. Okay. Alright. Stop doing that. I'm just gonna sweep up these guys, force them back into the valley, and yeah. Kill all the pops. Ah, motherfucker. Ah. Alright, I'm gonna destroy this. They don't need the fort. Alright. Where else are we culture converting Vindaya? Here. There you go. Oh no. 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 Oh, fucking hell. They're all congregating here. Come on. Fuck. There's even more of them. These mercenaries, or they're just... Oh, they're actual... They've got legions. Alright. Well, I think I'm gonna go hire some mercenaries. To protect my southern front. I don't want to lose any more of these legions. Fuck! God fucking damn it. No! Oh, fuck. Alright. Slow down the invasion, move back, move back, move back, move back. What are you guys doing there? God damn it. Fuck. Alright, we're going to keep expanding in this direction. But I'm going to be very wary of what's going up in the north. Ah, goddamn. Might hire some more mercenaries. How much do these guys cost? 8 a month? Nah, good enough. Real... Go. God damn it. Okay, I'm gonna reorg the next month and then join the army. God damn. So they don't need any help, do they? Fuck. Wait, what? God damn it. Third. Okay, reorg. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Okay, let's go. Those guys, 11k stack is going to go intercept this 15k stack. Oh, damn. Cool. Fuck. Oh. Back. Reorg. Good stuff. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was thinking of coming up with like a tutorial for stuff like this. I mean, releasing something on YouTube. Oh, no, no, it's too bad, hey? Uh. God damn it. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm gonna take like an hour break. Um, but I'll be back with this. Uh, yeah, I'm kind of zoning out. So I think I just need a break. But yeah, essentially, yeah, I've taken this little mountain valley over here. Uh, there's no enemies on this side of the valley, so I think I'm doing very well here, considering. I guess I can kind of like carpet siege with these mercenary groups. Anyways, I'm gonna, yeah, like I said, I'll be back in an hour. See ya.